we celebrate baptism birthdays in our household. I don't know if you do that. It's a really simple thing. What we did is we had our children baptised. You might have had yours dedicated, and we just celebrate that day each year. I put a little reminder in on my phone to remind me when it is. I try and have it so that it reminds me a week before, because otherwise it's a bit of a surprise. But what we do is we celebrate in the same way as we celebrate everything else. So we have bunting up in the house, because we have to have bunting for all things, and we have cake, because you should always have cake to celebrate things. And often the cake is a shop bought cake, not a made cake, because I will often get to the night before and go, oh, we need a cake, so we'll just go and grab one. But then what we do is we get out their baptism candles, and each of my children have one of these candles that's decorated. We get out any gifts that they were given. This is a candle one of my daughters was given on her birthday. And we get out a story about baptism, which is the Godly Play version of baptism, which talks all about Jesus' baptism. It talks about the 3 different elements that are used in baptism, and it talks about how they're related to the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit. Part of the story involves lighting their baptism candle, and then we also change the light by using one of these, which is really awesomely fun to use, and we change the light and we talk about the light filling the whole room. We practice this during the week, so we tell the story and we play with the story. The children have a doll that they baptise, and they use the words that we baptise in a baptism service. And they do all this, and then on their baptism day we also get out their photo album that we've made of the day that they were baptised, with all their photos in it. It's just got all their cards that people gave them, and we also got people to do creative prayers on their baptism day. So we had them, I think it was on little luggage tags, little labels, and people wrote messages to them, and I just stuck them all in their baptism book. And we get these out, and if they want me to, I read to them the cards that they got and the prayers that people prayed for them, and we just remember that day, and we talk about why it was important and what it means for them today. It's not massively complicated, and you could do it however you liked. You could use the things that you do to celebrate things. If you go out for a meal to celebrate, you could go out for a meal. If you invite other people over to celebrate, you could do that. But just take something that's really simple and really accessible. It needs to be something you can do as many times a year as you have children. And I've often thought, actually, why haven't we done ours? So I need to look up the dates of our baptism birthdays so we can do ours too, so we can have cake as well. So why don't you try that? Have a look at the dates, have a look at what you do to celebrate, and set up something that's simple and accessible that you can do to celebrate your children each year.